But guys, next up here on the buy or sell, the San Francisco 49ers, are they a legit 3-0 team, or are their injuries about to catch up with them? Oof. Injury bugs are hitting teams across the NFL that are 3-0, like the Chargers, like the Green Bay Packers. Of course, they're not 3-0, but and also the San Francisco 49ers. But if you're buying, the Niners are 3-0, and they've been doing it the hard way. They have survived injuries that would have derailed most teams in the NFL. Their starting quarterback, Brock Purdy, down. Starting tight end, George Kittle, down. Starting wide receiver, potentially receiver number 1, Juwan Jennings, down. Brandon Ayuk, which is the number 1 receiver, down. All key parts of the passing attack have been sidelined, and yet the San Francisco 49ers keep winning. Oh, by the way, we just found out that Joey Bosa is now out for the year with a torn ACL, affecting on the defense. Backup quarterback, Mac Jones, has stepped in and played inspired football the last 2 weeks, giving the offense just enough juice to stay competitive. And let's just be honest, this team is built to handle adversity. They were ravaging by injuries the last year and still found ways to hang tough. They are showing some resilience that proven them to operate in chaos. But if you're selling this, guys, I am on your side. And here's the concern in my eyes. How long can the 49ers last without Brock Purdy, without George Kittle, without Nick Bosa, Brandon Ayuk, Juwan Jennings? The list goes on and on and on. Guys, on top of that, the NFC West right now is no cakewalk either. The Seahawks are good. The Rams are good. The Cardinals are good. This isn't last year when the division absolutely collapsed around them. Guys, if the San Francisco 49ers cannot get healthy fast, they can lose their grip on the top spot in the NFC West. So, guys, here's where I stand. I am selling everything about the 49ers. I am selling everything about the San Francisco 49ers. Let me tell you this one more time for the people in the back. I am selling everything about the San Francisco 49ers. I respect the fight and the resilience, but the injuries are piling up. And in a tough division, I don't see them holding on to first place all season long. Matter of fact, I expect them to lose it starting next week. I expect the 49ers to have an epic collapse. I expect the 49ers to be Brock Purdy save us, and we found out that Brock Purdy is not a very good quarterback. But I want to hear from you. Are we buying the 49ers as contenders to spot the injuries, or are you selling it like me? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this is a live, interactive show. Hit the subscribe button. Get the comments. James Frank says, I'm selling this once again. I am selling this because the injuries will be too much for them. Now, my man Jameson Jackson is a huge San Francisco 49ers fan. And he always dogs the 49ers. But when somebody else dogs the 49ers, it's like you talking bad about his wife, and he goes to war. He will tell you that Brock Purdy is great. He will tell you that all these injuries are just going to make them stronger and stronger and stronger, right? But I can tell you this. If the injuries do not clear up very, very soon, James, Alpha Rob, the rest of the people that are watching today, I can tell you this is going to be a long season. I can tell you that Brock Purdy is not him. And once the 49ers are a 6-win team total by the end of the season because of all of the injuries, we'll be like, what do we do with our hands? Brock Purdy, come save us. He can't. He's making too much money. He can't save you no more. Alfred says, why are the 49ers always hurt? And that's a great question. The first year after they lost to the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl, that following season, they had like 30 some odd guys on like IR. It was during COVID, right? And they had to play their final game of the season in Arizona, I think it was. They had people we've never even heard of. Hell, the practice squad players were getting hurt. It was absolute chaos. I don't know what is in the water. Are they practicing too hard? Are they not practicing hard enough? Is there lime in the water? Is there too much calcium in the water? Like what? I don't know. Somebody a lot smarter than me, tell me why the 49ers are consistently getting hit by this injury bug year after year after year. Tell me why. Maybe, Alpha Rob, it was a doctor that was in LA or actually it was probably San Diego Chargers, like at the time, that punctured Tyrod Taylor's lung with the shot. Maybe he is the 49ers doctor now. Maybe. I don't know. But it is tough. It is tough to be a 49ers fan. I am sure.